The 2025 S-Cross is one of Suzuki's two compact SUVs. It's meant to be the sensible sibling of the more fun and stylish Vitara. In terms of size and pricing, it's a natural alternative to cars like the Toyota Yaris Cross, Volkswagen T-Cross, and Skoda Kamiq. Suzuki's USPs for the S-Cross are that it's a little larger and roomier than cars of a similar price, that it's a little bit more rugged and hard-wearing, and that you can have one with four-wheel drive, which is very rare among compact SUVs these days. In that respect, it's a bit like one of those supermarket brand TVs. You often get a great deal of features for your money, but you don't have to look too far to find out where the corners have been cut. Where this is most obvious is on the inside. The S-Cross's interior is well laid out and easy to use, but material quality is universally cheap, scratchy, and nasty. Even where there's leather, it feels thin and rigid rather than soft and buttery. While there are no concerns about build, quality, and everything screwed together extremely solidly, it's certainly not a luxurious experience even compared to bargain basement SUVs such as the Citroen C3. The interior is pretty roomy, though with a 430-liter boot being bigger than you'll find in a VW T-Cross or Skoda Kamiq. Suzuki offers two engine options in the S-Cross, which are very much a tale of two halves. The entry-level unit is a 1.4-liter turbocharged mild hybrid petrol engine, which is paired up to front-wheel drive and a manual gearbox. It's pretty perky, has more than enough performance, and returns great efficiency. There's also a self-charging hybrid variant, which is one of the worst engines available on a modern SUV. More on that further down in the driving section of this review. Whichever Suzuki S-Cross you consider, though, you can be sure of a painless ownership experience. Suzuki's cars are known for their reliability and dependability, and they now come with one of the longest warranties in the business. You can also be sure you'll get plenty of standard equipment. Every S-Cross has an extensive kit list with heated front seats, keyless entry, LED headlights, and a raft of safety features. If you're interested in a Suzuki S-Cross, check out how much you can save by browsing the latest new Suzuki S-Cross deals available on CarWow. You can also get a great price on a used S-Cross or other used Suzuki models through our network of trusted dealers. And when it's time to sell your car, CarWow can help with that too. On a faster road, your S-Cross experience is once again very dependent on your engine selection. The mild hybrid variant has plenty of power for such a light car and copes well with overtakes even fully laden. The full hybrid, with just 115 HP on tap and barely any torque, feels as out of its depth on the motorway as a city car of half its price. The gearbox needs to change down for even a slight motorway incline, often dropping 2 or even 3 gears, at 70 mph, leaving the engine screaming. Refinement in general isn't fantastic, with the hard plastics in the cabin allowing wind and road noise to echo. However, the car is comfortable here too, and visibility, even over your shoulder, is good. The active safety features are nicely unobtrusive too, so you don't have to play an endless game of keep away with lane assist. On a twisty road, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, on a twisty road. The mild hybrid S-Cross is quite good fun. The self-charging hybrid isn't. All models are super lightweight with a surprising amount of feedback through the steering wheel. You can have confidence to chuck the S-Cross into bends and you'll still be able to tell what the front wheels are doing. Full hybrid models have four-wheel drive, which can be useful if you live rurally or have to navigate particularly muddy country roads. It's a shame that Suzuki no longer sells a mild hybrid S-Cross with four-wheel drive, as this was the sweet spot. The S-Cross's front seats are pretty basic. They adjust in the usual 3 dimensions, including seat height, but you don't get adjustable lumbar support or electric adjustment with memory like you do on other top-spec compact SUVs. That means they're unlikely to be very comfortable for all drivers, though we found them just fine. Storage space in the front is a bit lacking too. The cup holders are quite small, and the slot underneath the climate controls isn't quite deep enough to hold a modern smartphone securely. On manual models, your charging cable can often foul the gear lever too. At least the glove box and door bins are big, and there's a useful sunglasses holder in the roof. Space in the back seats. Space in the back is good for 2 adults. There's plenty of legroom and headroom, even with the panoramic sunroof that top-spec models get. It's not really wide enough to carry 3 people in comfort, but that's to be expected. Not many cars in this size range are. Rear passengers get a fold-down center armrest with a